The OK Boomer meme. By now, it is likely that you've been assaulted by the OK Boomer meme on your social media feed somewhere. This one needs a little dissection. Unlike the lady and the cat meme and the Epstein didn't kill himself memes that have been the only other memes that you've been seeing these last few weeks, the OK Boomer meme has some real depth, and it's disgusting. So, the cat lady meme, you have two pictures showing a woman making an angry and accusatory face, and then there's the smug cat rebuking her claim. So, depending on the text, each iteration of this meme is simple and self-contained. The Epstein meme, while possibly the most important public service announcement of our generation, and arguably the first ever truly bipartisan participatory protest against our deeply corrupt pedophile rape gang, government. Please don't kill me, Hillary. It's not complex. Epstein didn't kill himself. That's just a brute fact. The OK Boomer meme is more layered and grating. When the latter generations issue the OK Boomer platitude, they are saying this: you are the lesser progeny of the greatest generation and have fallen far short of the glory of those rightly revered men and women of war, strife, austerity, and perseverance. You are less than those that came before. Your generation is responsible for all of the worst things about our country, our culture, our economy, and our society. It was your reckless fiscal policy that has created the crushing, Sisyphean burden of debt that our country carries. It was your bizarre and wrong-headed belief that success was contingent on a college degree and that academic attainment is equivalently correlative with professional achievement to the extent that the confiscatory redistribution of an artificially guaranteed subsidization of STEAM could equalize outcomes without dispossessing opportunities. It was your cowardice and inaction that generated the Cold War and never-ending wars in the Middle East. It was your unconstitutional obsession with prohibition that has traded away our young lives to the prison system and the crack and opioid epidemics, while simultaneously usurping our civil liberties and state sovereignty under a gross and deliberate misinterpretation of the Commerce Clause, intentionally substituting the responsibility of the federal government to keep regular with the explicitly forbidden authority to regulate trade between states. It was your casual dismissal of the 14th Amendment's restrictions on our sacred citizenship being extended beyond those progeny of persons subject to the jurisdiction thereof that flooded our streets, our shelters, our jobs, and our welfare system with hostile foreign invaders. Or something like that. Now, don't get me wrong. These are all fair criticisms of the largely Democrat voting generation that is now living off of the soon-to-be bankrupted Social Security system that has served to confiscate the wealth of their children and grandchildren at the expense of the American dream into posterity. After all, the national debt and the cost of the welfare programs and war on poverty that followed in the wake of their so-called compassion are virtually identical figures. But here's the thing that really makes my asshole pucker. The irresponsible children that are posting this meme and dismissing the wisdom that has been amassed by so much hindsight into the gross failures of our forebears in this nation are Bernie voters. They support the Green New Deal, and they think that objective reality is passé. They have student debt loads that look like mortgages on degrees in grievance studies and struggled with opening soup cans. While they may be the product of a generation that is lesser than the one before, let's not forget that the boomer is lesser than the greatest generation. The strong men that came before them raised the boomers in comfort and plenty by the hard-won fight out of true struggle, in the fear that their own children would suffer the hardships that they themselves had. The result was that the boomer mistook a good life for one of struggle and pain precisely because they were spared the reality of that experience. To the greatest generation, poverty meant starvation. To the children of the boomers, poverty means that you have plastic lawn furniture in front of your 60-inch flat screen, and the rest of us are paying for your groceries, health insurance, and air conditioning. Strong men make good times make weak men make hard times, and hard times make strong men. So before you post your little OK Boomer memes, ask yourself this question. Am I a painfully deluded adherent to neo-Marxism that is about to vote for the same and worse maddening bullshit that the boomers drew up to destroy all of the freedom and prosperity built by the greatest generation? The answer to that question, by the way, is yes, you probably are. So roll up your trendy flannel sleeves, cupcake, tighten the laces up on your ironic hiking boots, and for fuck's sake, put down the venti vanilla extra foam soy whip double water latte Americano testosterone blocker, sweetheart, because it's time to go to work before the OK Boomer trolls finish murdering your children and their American dreams. If you like this content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Obviously, we don't get up-ranked in the algorithms, so we need all the help we can get. Tell your friends, send us around, and keep an eye out for more content and our comedic short films. This has been The Brushfire Mind with Christopher Lowry. Thank you and good night.